today. From Gillette Stadium.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing first play is Herbert. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there right off the bat. 43 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Stevenson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Herbert. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, Herbert eluding the pressure right. It got his man complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. There on the tackle, Cam Smith. The Patriots at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. Back to throw here, Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the 1st. Back to throw here. Being chased out left. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Steps away to his left. Completes it to Douglas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Pass caught by Olave. What a grab. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Again, Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris O. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Herbert on first down now. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll roll him out right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Now it's Herbert. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Justin Herbert eluding the pressure right. That's to the veteran tight end Austin Hooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Slant pass complete to Olave. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the... Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Jalen Phillips in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert now eluding the pressure right. Now he's free to midfield. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Herbert off of play action. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds Douglas complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Dancing to his left. Got a man, Boutte. And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, that's kind of one of those we saw developing and had interception written on it from the second that ball left his hand.
And if you're going to throw a floater like that, it really only works if you're leading a tight end on a flag route or something to the corner of the end zone. If you're going to throw a ball like that,
well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Stevenson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for New England, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A shotgun snap for Herbert. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big pickup of 38.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel with touch. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Throwing on first down. Herbert flush to his right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for New England. 65 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Gibson, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rank...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any...
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. Back to the air. Herbert on second down. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Herbert on third down now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Flushed out right. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Chris Olave. 30s. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. On first and 10, Herbert. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, Herbert. Samuel bringing in the slant. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing on first down. Herbert buying time to his left. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Back to throw. Herbert. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. On 1st and 10. Herbert. And we've got a dandy here. One, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Olave with his 14th. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line. Judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for New England. 42 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Herbert going to throw. He's got Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Herbert to throw. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as... Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those.
Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing first play is Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Here's Herbert. Rolling to his right. Completes it to Douglas. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And, oh, incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football, and it'll bring up third down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On 1st and 10, Herbert flushed out right. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. It returns it right back to Samuel. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Patriots at 7-2 here on the year, and they come in off a loss last time out, but they're still in the midst of a good stretch here, CD. Winners of 7 of their last 9.
And the key for them, as I see it, tightening things up on defense, because the offense did its part. They played well, but defensively, way too many lapses and big plays allowed. That ultimately doomed them in their last ball game.
Again, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Herbert. This will be caught at Samuel. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Herbert on 1st down now. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes. In Orlando, coach will have a pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting out. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Herbert. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On first down, it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He completes it to Olave. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. And after a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man, the tight end Henry. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. Flush to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Play action. It's Herbert. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they took their shot. That one was kind of up for grabs that time. And you've got to be careful defensively not to make contact too early. But that was textbook right there to get in tight. And
oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he brings it back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down. Herbert now. On Herbert, his third interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return stop. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He's got a man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Flushed out right. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Looking to throw. Herbert eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Herbert's throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a... New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And quickly they get to the line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Polk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Herbert off of play action. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Douglas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Herbert. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert on the move to his left. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's week.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert flushed out right. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for New England. 51 yards. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught by Olave. And the Patriots are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the...
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know It's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On first down, Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Oh, that's a nice job of clearing space in the middle of the field for your tight end. He's going to start behind the line and run an angle route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Throwing on first down. Herbert. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for New England. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Herbert. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from pass.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Looking to throw. Herbert escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Off play action. Herbert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Operating from the gun. Herbert flush to his right. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st and 10, Herbert escaping the pressure right. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll buy some time right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Back to throw. Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Off the play fake. Herbert, and he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe. Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it? Yep. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. They run once more with Stevenson. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through. Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage. Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about... Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just look